to Monday. I had some vacation to burn up that I carried over from last year, and I have to use it by the end of March. And I was really hoping that I could get to go down to Valrico, Florida, to go to Forgotten Angels. Well, it didn't happen this year. Um, Life got in the way. Things happened. Weather, money, the whole gamut, everything. So I didn't get to go. Maybe in October, maybe next year, maybe the following year. Who knows? But I really do want to make it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Forgotten Angels is I don't want to say a charity. It's an organization in Florida where when boys turn 18 and you are in the foster care system, and the day you turn 18, they basically kick you out, man. It's really sad. These kids don't have anywhere to go. They don't have many life skills at this point, you know. So Dave and Cindy down there take them in. Hey, buddy. They take them in. They build little homes that the kids live in. The guys live in on the campus there on the property. And anyways, yeah, Dave and Cindy teach them the life lessons that they never got from the people who were fostering them. Stuff that, you know, everyone really needs to know. How to run a checkbook, how to apply for a job. You know, a lot of these guys have never even, you know, learned to drive. Some have never learned to tie their shoes. It's really sad, the things that these guys have had to go through. And Dave and Cindy are amazing people. And so the whole purpose of the camp out is to raise money for Forgotten Angels. And so they did a motorcycle raffle. This year in this spring it was a Harley Davidson and a truck. So it was like $25 to go do this, you know, to buy one raffle ticket, to win an awesome prize like that. And they raised over $400,000. Hats off to everyone involved. You all are amazing people. To everyone who bought a ticket, you're amazing people. Everyone who had anything at all to do with this, even if you went over and helped clean up, you're awesome. Don't ever, you know, don't ever doubt yourself. You are amazing people with hearts of gold. So, anyways, long story longer, I had some days off, so I had kind of planned it around that just in case it worked out, but it didn't. So now, back to Minnesota, I am going grocery shopping. But it kind of sprinkled overnight. It was sprinkling this morning, and they're like, oh, by 1 o'clock it's going to clear up. Well, it's still a bit overcast, but I don't care about that. When you get to March and you get any kind of decent weather temperature, you better get out on the ride, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We might have snow. So anyways, just wanted to get out, go for a ride, check out this beautiful lush brown scenery. But when you're on two wheels and the wind's hitting you, you feel a little bit better about things. Speaking of wind hitting you, I'm on a Goldwing. Why is there so much wind hitting me? Anyways, I'm just going to shut up now, and let's enjoy the ride. Catch up with you in a bit. So I just had a thought. I'm sitting here at the red light, and my bike is still in first gear. First? Yep, first. When y'all come up to red light, Just wondering how many guys keep it in first with the clutch in. I've always been told that's the way to do it, in case somebody comes up from behind. And believe me, I look in my mirrors all the time. I've seen things online about people not paying attention, especially with cell phones being, in everybody's hand. In Minnesota, you're not supposed to hold it in your hand when you talk. It's against the law. But I don't know if you notice, you probably can't see the guy next to me. He's just holding his phone up and talking. I think technically you're not allowed to hold it to your head. I don't understand why people hold the phone up and talk out loud and let everyone hear their conversation. This is kind of one of my pet peeves, but that's neither here nor there. Just wondering how y'all do when you come to a red light. So, and look at that, I'm already in first gear. I don't know if any of y'all saw the video I did about cleaning my windshield and polishing it. I'll put a link somewhere here or down in the description. But if you guys can see the windshield that I'm looking through right now, it is $1 million.
$1 million.
One million times better than it was before. I can actually see in front of me. Downside to all this is now I keep getting the glare from the chrome on the dash. That may have to come off of there. Previous owner had put so much sparkle and farkle on this bike. So much of it I had to take off. Weird light bulbs in weird places and a red LED, not even LED, just red light strips. Pre-LED. Yeah, he must have hit up Pep Boys an awful lot. Brown knows why, but we'll get into that. That's another topic for another day. But, yeah, so it was... They were talking rain, a little bit of rain overnight, then rain this morning, and I was debating what to do, and quite honestly, the main reason I waited is because I wanted to ride the motorcycle. Because A, I wanted to ride the motorcycle, and B, my truck gets 14 miles a gallon. And with gas being what it is now, and granted, I live here in Minnesota, and that's gross. I live in Minnesota. It's not as bad as it is in other parts of the country. And I feel bad for you guys. California, I don't know about where else, but I just know California is really bad. But y'all are used to that, unfortunately. At any rate, gas here is hovering around, I think it was $3.99. I'm a member at Costco, so I can get it for $3.59. And I know there's a lot of people right now saying, wow, that's pretty freaking good. I'm still not used to that. And I've said my truck gets 14, 15 miles a gallon. And the bike gets 30s-ish, depending on how I'm riding. So, I hate to sound cheap, but I really don't want to put any gas in the truck if I don't have to. There's going to be a lot of this summer, I'm assuming, where it'll be motorcycle to work every day, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I only live 6.5 miles from work, so that helps. I used to drive 40 miles each way, 40 to 45, something like that. So, which is, couldn't imagine that anymore. I'm very spoiled now. All right, thanks for sticking with me this long. This is about going to wrap it up for now. I'm about to get to the grocery store. So, at any rate, thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming out for one of the first rides of the year with me, and can't wait to do more. Till then, take it easy. Y'all be good to each other.